So today I'm going to be sharing a secret with you. And it's not one that a lot of you want to hear, but at the same time it's quite important. So I will say it. The secret is that every day kids go to school, they become less intelligent. Wait. How could that be possible? Each day kids go to school to learn something, right? They get more knowledge. So if anything, they should be getting smarter. Then how the hell could they be getting less intelligent?
I wasn't taught how to get a job, but I can remember dissecting a frog. I wasn't taught how to pay tax, but I know loads about Shakespeare's classics. I was never taught how to vote. They devoted that time to defining isotopes. I wasn't taught how to look after my health, but mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Never spent a lesson on current events. Instead I studied the old American West. I was never taught what laws there are. I was never taught what laws there are. Let me repeat, I was not taught the laws for the country I live in, but I know how Henry VIII killed his women. Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. Glad that's in my head instead of financial advice.
I know how everyone complains about school, saying this, that, whatever, but I legitimately hate going to school each and every day, where teachers judge you based on 5 hours per week that they see you, and memorizing equations, dates, and facts right down to a letter. And the funny thing is, I won't remember half of them, and the other half I'll forget right after the exam. But memorizing crap for a test just to dump them when the next one comes along is more important than actually understanding what you are doing. I hate the fact that we're expected to know what we want to do for the rest of our lives when we haven't even lived it. How can people treat us like reckless, irresponsible teenagers, but then also give us the responsibility of figuring out our lives in less than 18 years? If you're not at the top of your class in high school, then forget university. Here's the application for McDonald's. Even if you somehow manage to live through everything and make it in college, you are not guaranteed that you'll get a job. It's all for nothing. Grade, marks, results, score. The angry F on a pristine white sheet and an A on a dirty tired one. I really wish it wasn't grade that defined me. That I wasn't merely a number. Maybe I am a disappointment because I flunked chemistry. Or maybe I am a genius because I got a 4+ on my physics test.
Is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. That's insane, that's absolutely insane. They made me learn that over basic first aid, or how to recognize the most deadly mental disorders or diseases with preventable causes, or how to buy a house with a mortgage if I could afford it, cause abstract maths was deemed more important than advice that would literally save thousands of lives. But it's cool, cause now I could tell you if the number of unnecessary deaths caused by that choice was prime.
Now let's go back to the secret I was talking about. How is it possible that schools are making kids less intelligent? The fact is there's so much more than just one type of intelligence. And while school can make you more academically intelligent, since it can teach you physics, algebra, calculus, but as a matter of fact, it diminishes the children's creative intelligence. It is teaching them to think a certain way, to go down a certain path in life. It is teaching them, go to high school, get a diploma, go to a good university, find a stable job, and if you don't do that, you won't be successful. If that was the case, how would you explain Mark Zuckerberg, Henry Ford, Steven Spielberg, Bill Gates? Neither of them, in being successful, ever graduated from a higher learning institution. They didn't reach the point they are today by being like handmaids, controlled by others. So here's what I feel. Parents, teachers, educators, you've got the ability to influence and encourage youth. The very fact is, there are way too many of us out there right now who are captivated with telling youngsters to go to a good university, to seek out a good job, and to be successful. There aren't enough who are telling youngsters to explore a lot of prospects, like to become entrepreneurs. And if there's one message that I would like folks, kids, and every one of you to take away from what I've said here today, is that you will open your own doors, that you will stray away from this standard, limited and slender path that education sets us upon. You'll be able to diverge, build your own future. You'll be able to begin your own firms, begin your own non-profits. You'll produce, you'll initiate. If there's one message I would like you to require far more than anything that I have said, it is that nobody has modified the world by doing what the world has told them to do.
One more ride, one more race.